He says historically have high IQ populations completely disappeared during civilizational collapse, or do they migrate to other populations?
So, well, one thing I can say is what you will get is a phenomenon that Charles Murray has discussed in the bell curve, and also in Coming Apart: The State of White America, which was a book he published about 5 years ago, of populations with high IQs becoming increasingly self-ghettoized. So, they will increasingly come to nucleate within small, relatively more self-sufficient and autonomous communities. The process is called Brazilification. This is a term I believe that Murray actually uses. Now, Murray has argued, and he's wrong about this, that this process will offset dysgenics to a certain extent because what you have is a possible increase in assortative mating, which would mean an increase in the variance of IQ within the population, which would offset the shift in the mean. But we actually now have polygenic scoring data on whether or not assortative mating levels have been increasing over time. And what we know is that people are assortatively pairing. In other words, they are choosing social and sexual partners for more similar levels of educational attainment, IQ, etc. today than they were historically, which is consistent with Murray's thesis of the agglutination or nucleation of people. But they're not producing offspring, they're sterile. So, they're engaging in what's called assortative sociality, but they're not engaging in assortative mating. So you see no secular trend over time in terms of genotypic similarity among parents. Parents don't resemble each other to a greater extent over time. So, this means that this process is not offsetting the dysgenic trend.